Hello princesses, today I'm going to be talking about my November, hopefully, empties. There aren't that many in here, it's just that the box is full because there are a few bigger products. So we're going to go through a few of them today in a random order because I can't be bothered putting them into groups. And honestly, I don't think it matters all that much. So we have two body butters from, I think they're body creams from Bath & Body Works. I have Cotton Candy Clouds, and I also have Into the Night, which I think they're quite different smell. They're both the ultimate hydration body creams. The Into the Night is raspberry and the patchouli and mocha musk, and then the Cotton Candy Clouds is spun sugar, pink berries, and whipped vanilla. So basically just sugar. I actually really enjoyed both of them, which is why they're both empty. I think I had used some of them last year and then revisited them to finish them up. I think that I would probably purchase the Cotton Candy Clouds again. It kind of just smells like regular vanilla sugar, so it's not that special, but I actually really enjoyed Into the Night and I would definitely purchase that one again. I'm not sure if it's one of their standard smells. Scents. For body, there is also the Palmer's Vitamin E Body Oil, and I got this one on the recommendation of Nina Paul, who recommended putting perfumes into the body oils themselves to make a perfumed body oil. And I think I like this idea, but either I don't put enough perfume in or I just can't smell the perfume. It does make it smell a little bit nicer though, because the vitamin E just smells a little bit like, and it's supposed to be cinnamon, so it does have some kind of like vaguely oil smell. And yeah, I really enjoyed using the oil itself. Whether or not the scent thing worked for me personally, it's still a very good product. And I have I think I've got like a coconut or a cocoa, I think I've got the cocoa butter one as well to finish up too. I have a cleanser. This is the Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser, and this was in my travel bag for a really long time. I actually decanted the last bits of this one into some travel bottles because this is massive. It's not really very good for travel. It's just that I had picked it up while I was away because I'd forgotten to bring a cleanser. I really enjoyed it. I think it was a little bit more expensive, but I would definitely purchase this one again. Another one that I had to pick up while I was traveling, even though it's not a very good travel size, this is the number 7 Hydro-luminous Water Surge Gel Cream. And I picked this one up in, I want to say Milan, somewhere in Italy. And this is because I had finished up my face moisturizer. They recommended this one for dry skin, and I was like, really? Like, it's a gel? But it was really nice. I remember it being really expensive though. Like, I think it was like 30 euros or something ridiculous. And I was like, I thought number 7 was like a cheap brand, but it's Milan, so everything was expensive. I have a few sunscreens. I have the Missha Essence Sun SPF 45 PA++, and I really enjoyed this one. I remember it being really inexpensive and it worked really well all the way through. With Missha, sometimes like the first part of the product is really good and the last part is really bad, but I found that this one was really good all the way through, so I would definitely repurchase that. A very small amount of white cast. And then another one that I actually really liked was the Mecca Cosmetics Lightweight Hydrating Formula Broad Spectrum UVA and UVB Protection Perfect Makeup Base. It's the, oh, that's not even the title. Okay. This is the To Save Face SPF 30 Facial Sunscreen. And I picked this one up for travel in Europe because the sun is not nearly as bad as it is in New Zealand. And I really enjoyed this. I don't think that I would repurchase it because in New Zealand you really do need an SPF 50. Like, the sun is very harsh. So it's a really nice sunscreen, but it's not got high enough of an SPF rating for me to use normally. I have two more of Nina Paul recommendations. The first one is the Byoma Hydrating Recovery Oil, and I really enjoyed this one. I think that I enjoy my normal oil, which is the Trilogy Rosehip Oil, more, but I did enjoy using this one. I just don't think that it was anything super special. I don't notice any extra things for my skin. One that I might repurchase is the Cerave Skin Renewing Night Cream. This one has like one more use left in it, like the tiniest bit down the bottom, and again was a Nina Paul recommendation. I think that these are dupes of something else, but I can't remember what that something else is. I know that there's like a spreadsheet somewhere that I have access to that some kind amazing soul on the internet has made, but I would have to look it up. I really enjoyed this one though. I thought that it was really nourishing and hydrating overnight, and it had a very thick, almost like waxy texture that made my skin feel like really comforted and very like it was like locking in the moisture. So it was a little bit expensive, but I actually need to go and buy another one. So I think I'm going to get another one of these ones. It lasted a fair amount of time as well, so you don't actually need all that much. I have a few perfumes this time. So I've got, I think, 2 of them from Paco Rabbanne. They were just given to me at some point as like free samples. I don't know where, I think it was like in a farmer's. There is Million Gold for Her, Pure Jasmine, and Fame. I didn't like Fame all that much. I thought it was fine, but it wasn't that great. But I did really like the Pure Jasmine Million Gold because I really like jasmine scents. So I would look at getting like, I don't like to buy the full bottles. I have so many perfumes, it's insane. But I love picking up the big travel sizes, like the pens, the spray pens, the bigger version of that. So if I could find one of those, that's what I would buy. One that I would buy, if I could afford it, is the Vilhelm Parfumerie. Poets of Berlin, and I got this one in a Mecca beauty box, and the first time I smelled it I was like, ugh, but I'd sprayed it on my skin, so I was like, oh no. And then after like 10 seconds, beautiful. Initial spray down, ugh. I don't know what it is about it, but I absolutely loved this one, and it's extremely expensive. I think it's like 300 or 400 New Zealand dollars. So I don't know if I will buy it, just purely because it's so expensive. And I have like all of these here are Parfumes de Mali perfumes. There's more perfumes here, there's more perfumes there, there's more perfumes there, and then I've also got more perfume in there. So I don't need it, but I do like it. And then the last one is Libre by Yves and Laurent, and I'm sorry for butchering the R's on that one. And this one is the Intense. I actually already have the travel pen of this one. This one was just given to me, and this one ended up being mixed with the body oil because I thought maybe that the first time I mixed the body oil with the perfume I used like a coconut one, and I thought maybe that was too light, and the Libre is like very intense, so I added that. And I don't know, like I can't really smell it apart from one time where I just felt like I got all of the perfume all at once. But that was like, I don't know, after 2 or 3 weeks. And yes, I did shake the bottle in between, I promise, but I don't know, it was very strange. We have 3 toners, 3 toner minis. I have the Laneige Cream Skin Cerapeptide Refiner. I really love this for use at night. I know, I'm so sorry about the bangs, they need to be cut. I love to use this at night, but I cannot use it during the day because it makes my skin pill. Like anything that I put on top, like moisturiser, sunscreen, it would just immediately roll off. It's terrible. But I love this one for during the day. There is going to be a review of like mini toner reviews, mini because they're minis. So you'll see those at some point. I have to finish one more. I need to finish the Tia Milk Skin in order to like finish the review series and publish it. This is the Anua Heartleaf 77% Soothing Toner. I thought that this one was very average. It ended up being in my spray bottle, and I loved it in the spray bottle, but other than that, just very average. And then one that I really liked was the I'm From Rice Toner. I love this one. I would buy that one full size as well. I won't say much more about those ones because they are going to be in their own review soon. Hopefully soon. We have a few more random things. We have a hand cream. This is the L'Occitane Néroli and Orchid hand cream. I have another one of these to finish up. I actually really love the scent, and I love the L'Occitane hand creams. I have the Sol de Janiero Brazilian Balm cream, and this one was also a Mecca freebie. I really enjoyed this one, and it smells like my students. Like I teach, and every like 13-year-old girl smells like one of the Sol de Janeiro products, and so I just cannot bring myself to actually buy it. Not because I don't think that they're cool, it's just that I don't want to smell like my students, although I used to use it like years back. So, and then we have the Oui Leave conditioner. This one, it still has a bit left, I just cannot get it out of the bottle. This was extremely average. I wouldn't repurchase it, although I do love other Oui products. Oh, one more skincare mini before the makeup. This is the Summer Fridays Cloud Dew Gel Cream Moisturiser. Again, a freebie from Mecca. A lot of these are freebies from Mecca. I love that. It does prompt me to buy more stuff from Mecca. And this is fine. It wasn't really for me. I think it was a little bit too lightweight for my aging skin. Yes, I'm allowed to say it's aging. We have a Chouchou Lab Cushion Puff. This one just started to like rip. Oh my gosh, this is so ancient. This is the Etude House Tint My 4-Tip Brow. I picked this out of my collection as I was cleaning through my liquid eyeliners, and it's just gone, it's gone like blue. And like no amount of shaking will make it less blue. I really liked this one though, so I might repurchase it. It has like four little like tips that are firm, and you can draw hairs really well, so it's really cool. And then 2 eyeliners. I have the Merimonde Super Twin eyeliner, and I think this is the pink one. Yeah, and this one started to go purple and kind of brownish on the tip. And yeah, it's time for that one to go. I really didn't get much use out of them. I thought I'd use coloured liquid liners more, but I didn't. And then a very disappointing one. This is the Lily by Red AM9 to PM9 Survival Pen Liner. This one lasted about a week before running out of ink. In fact, like, I'm having the worst trouble with eyeliners at the moment. I'm wearing the Pink Flash one underneath these massive lashes, which, yes, will be also in a review. These are Orsado magnetic eyelashes. We're working out the kinks on that, don't worry. But this one, I wouldn't buy it again. It was terrible. It only lasted a week, and that's like nothing. So, not a favourite. But that is that for this month's Empties. There are definitely a few products in there that I would love to buy again, especially that Vilhelm, which probably I'm not saying that properly, but it has a V at the beginning. So the Poets of Berlin Perfume is definitely my favourite out of the bunch, and the Cerave Night Cream, which I'm already going to be going to buy later today. Otherwise, I only have like the tiniest bit left for tonight, and I don't have any other creams, like face creams, apart from like a gel one for during the day. So I feel like I deserve to buy it again, you know? So that is all for this set of Empties. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!